Hey, it's Donny Walker. I'm just porting a MS400. It's kind of an unusual model. Um, Still has got some models that are like in between where Husky has, and I'm kind of disappointed with that with Husky. Like this one's 67 cc's. Husky really doesn't have anything in that range. They got the 562, the 572, the 585, and the 592. I wish they would build a 572 with a 75 to 79 cc chassis, or leave the chassis the same, but the cylinder, right? But I'm just porting this one right now. I just want to show you my little setup here. I just got back for a walk with the dog and Shelly. We went down to the beach. Just a beautiful night tonight. Beautiful sunset. We live in such a nice area. I'm so blessed to be in this area. So, anyways, just want to show you here. You know me, I got a pretty good setup. This Fordham here is my one I use for sanding the edges of the pistons, chamfering them, and different removing carbon out of cylinder exhaust ports with these sanding discs like this. It's like a cone. This one's a bit beat up, but it's you can imagine it's like a 1-inch cone sandpaper type thing. It's really good for cleaning stuff up and chamfering edges of pistons and stuff. Okay. I got two other ones here. And the reason I have all the ones so I don't have to change the bits so much. This one here is my main hogger I use for doing my main shaping and sizing, to my specs, to my little jigs I got here made for different models, okay? And then the other one I have here I use is a flapper disc, they call. So this little end here, you put sandpaper in it, and I'll just show you actually how to do that. So you take I have different grits, different grits of sandpaper. So you feed the sandpaper kind of through the notch here. Trying to do this with one hand, showing you guys, by the way. Okay, so this has got like a groove in it. I could take a piece of 1/4-inch stock and make a groove in it. So I take that and I wrap it around, right? Right? Okay. Then when I turn it on, inside the port, it's like, okay? That does my polishing and my chamfering of edges as well. I have 3 foot pedals here for each machine. The only way to go, if you don't use foot pedals, you're going to probably break these shafts. My dad never used to use the foot pedals. He would just use straight on RPM, and sometimes the bit would get caught in a port, and boom, the flexible shaft would twist inside the machine here and break. I've only gone through one in probably 5 years, so that's pretty darn good. So that's why I use the foot pedal operation, and it's better too. You can go slow and fast, You got to watch with some of the new type of nickel sill and aftermarket cylinders. Aftermarket cylinders are terrible to port. I don't even like to do them. But any of the OEM ones like this, little 400 one here, and other ones, they're great. As long as you have a nice bit like this, and go high speed. You don't ever want to go slow and hit it chunky, bang, 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 like that, because it'll hit the chrome and flake it. But I never have a problem with it, man. I do 4 or 5 of these a day, and I never wreck cylinders. I've only had one problem with the cylinder in the last few years. That was a 661 that I widened the exhaust port too wide, and the ring caught and it blew up. But I went good for it and fixed it for the fellow. You got to watch these ones too. Okay, 400s and a lot of the stills, and even some of the new Huskies. You got to watch where that ring gap is on that side of the exhaust port, right? If you get that exhaust port too wide, the ring will catch in that port, and you'll have a mess. So when I start off with grinding the cylinders, polishing the ports, I start off with 120 grit, real rough. Get all my edges done and the main areas I want to do. Then I go to a 240, okay? that gets it a little bit better and finishes it off. Then for my polishing and finishing product, I use a 400 here. Okay, all in the same little disc thing there. I do them pretty fast. You know, guys think, oh my God, you do have cylinders so fast. Like, do you really do it properly? Of course I do. I've done absolutely hundreds and hundreds of cylinders in my life. Or thousands, really. It is thousands, yeah. Just like my dad one year did over 500 builds in 1 year. I bet you I'm on a record for that this year and last year. But I do them right and make them good work saws for you folks, and they're going to be reliable. You know, I that's my thing. I can do different stuff to them, lots of different stuff. But that's more of a race saw type application or a homeowner or a casual user. But when you're making a living with a saw, and it's got to be reliable and good power, that's how I do them. That's the only way I do them. I do build race saws for myself, no one else, just for my personal stuff and a couple of friends of mine. But I only do work saws. And I do restore some older saws for people, which I've been taking on a little bit lately. I don't mind doing that, like sentimental type saws where it was your grandfather's, your mom's, or something like that. They're no longer around, so you want to keep that saw and keep using it. I will do stuff like that for people, and I do, and I have. So, anyways, I just thought I'd show you this tonight. This is a MS400 with the magnesium piston. I was talking to Dino Joe the other day about these saws. He likes them too. I do pretty much what he does. Change the exhaust timing, not much, a little bit of intake duration timing, and that's all I'm going to share with you. There's a couple other things, but that's all I'm saying. So, nice saws, very nice. 67 cc's. You can actually get the 362 full wrap kit for it. You can buy a full wrap kit. Comes with the full wrap handlebars and the better side cover. The side cover is quite short. If you're falling with it, it's, you know, the stuff comes up in your face. So the other kit there gives you a longer side cover, and it's nicer when you're falling with the saw. They're available through Still. They're a little expensive, but it makes that saw pretty decent if you want full wrap handlebars and a better side cover. Anyways, I'm just going to finish this cylinder off now. I don't usually work at night, but I got a lot on the go right now, so I'm doing a little bit of night work after dinner, and nothing wrong with that. It's either that or sit on the couch and eat some jubes and popcorn and watch a movie and get fat, which I'm fat enough already, so maybe it's good I come down and do this after dinner, eh? Or work on some of my race saws and some other stuff. So, anyways, have a great day. Spring's tomorrow, man. 8 o'clock tomorrow. They say, oh, the news is spring comes on. So right on, man. You know, can't wait. Winter sucks with the short days and the time change. You know, you get up in the morning, it's 7:30, it's dark. It's 4:35, it's dark. It's terrible, man. At least tonight it was like till about 7:30 till it got dark, and it'll get better towards the summer and the spring here. So, have a good night. Keep sawing wood, sticking the ice, rubbing the road. Take care out there. Bye now.